You jump and press the circle button.
So it's been about 6 months since I've talked about Sly5 on this channel, which I think was a good thing at the time because I had kind of oversaturated you guys with Sly5 content and there really wasn't too much to talk about. But it's been 6 months and it's been even longer since I discussed the Sly Cooper movie, so I thought I might as well update you guys on what's going on in both Sly5 and the Sly movie. I'll also talk about the Sly Cooper television series, why not? We've been getting some news recently, and I guess I can streamline all of this news to you guys much easier through one whole video for Sly5, movie, and television series. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Sly Cooper television series because we've actually been getting news on that recently. So on June 13th or 14th of last year, Brad Foxhoven, the CEO of Blockade Entertainment, went ahead and tweeted that we were going to get a Sly Cooper television series, and this was going to be before the movie. Technicolor Animations bought the rights to make Sly Cooper animated media from Rainmaker a while back and decided that first they were going to do a television series to test how Sly Cooper would do. Brad Foxhoven said that after the Sly Cooper television series, they will go ahead and work towards a movie. Now, I really don't see that happening if the television series does not do well. They haven't really stated at all that, oh, if the television series fails, we're not getting a movie, but I really think it's a given at this point. I don't think they'd be making a television series if they weren't worried on how Sly Cooper was going to perform, especially looking at the Ratchet & Clank movie and how it completely bombed when people thought it was actually going to succeed. I myself thought it looked great, and I thought many people would go to see it, but that really didn't end up happening. Man, Rainmaker lost a lot of money. Still, little is known about this television series, although we do have confirmation that it's happening and it's been greenlit for an entire season. If you go to Technicolor's website, there is a page for Sly Cooper, and they stated that we're going to get 52 episodes of 11 minutes. So that'll just be 26 episodes if we're looking at 30-minute blocks. For those of you that might be a little bit lost right now, basically what you have is 2 episodes playing back to back, both being 11 minutes. On actual television, you would have them in 30-minute blocks so you could play ads, but it all culminates into 22 minutes, just 2 episodes paired together like cartoons like SpongeBob SquarePants does. Now, it's actually kind of funny, well, actually funny, because Sly Cooper is going to be a comedy series, which I don't know exactly how I feel about that. You know, a lot of people want this to be more serious, a little bit darker than the actual game series, which I understand, and you know, I would have liked that too, but you know what? Sly Cooper can be a comedy. It could be serious, it could be a comedy, it could be anything. We're talking about talking animals here. And yeah, so we're going to go deeper into Sly's ancestry and the night of the attack, where his parents were killed. We're going to have serious moments, but I'm just glad it's not going to be like that all the time. Sly Cooper's very lighthearted. Bentley cracks jokes all the time. That's like his thing. And same with Sly, he's very witty and funny, and the banter between him and Carmelita is great. And I like that they're going more for that than anything else. And that's just my personal opinion. I know a lot of people wanted it to be more serious, but it's confirmed that it is a comedy. I know some people were kind of freaking out a little bit about that, but as long as they're not going super ha-ha funny, I think it's going to be okay. If it's a few jokes here and there, I really see it working with this television series. It also kind of contradicts the rumors that we got for a while, which, you know what, could still be true, that Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network turned down the show. Nickelodeon said it was too dark for them. And you know what? It could end up being true. Like I said, it could be a comedy with dark moments. It really has the potential to be both right now. You'd get the best of both worlds. Both fandoms would be fine with it. One who wanted a more serious Sly Cooper television series, and one who wanted to be a comedy and wanted it to be ha-ha funny. I would love to see a perfect balance. I know they say it's going to be a comedy, but if it does have serious moments, bring it on. I would love to see that. We really need balance. I mean, that's all that the game series was about. It was about balance. It had both in it, and it could work for the television series. Anyways, enough talking about that, enough rambling. Now we have 2 pictures of the television series, or promotional artwork for it. We don't have a trailer or anything, but we do have concept art. Although, you know what, this was kind of recent, so maybe they're out of that phase. I know that the Sly in both pictures did change from our original photo to our next one, so these might be final designs. Sly looks basically identical to what he did in the movie teaser trailer, except that his colors are brighter, and he has 2 pouches on the side, so not too much to say there. Murray looks very similar as well, which some people were still kind of mad about. I never had a problem with the movie design. whatsoever. I mean, I guess it looked a little bit weird and not like it did in the original game trilogy, but it looks fine. I think it's really true to his form, a hippo, and they really redesigned it the way they needed to. If you actually look at a CGI form in PlayStation Move Heroes, it looks terrible, so I don't know why you would want something like that in your television series. I really think he looks fine. They changed the color of his hat, his mask and his gloves from blue to red, which is more true to form, which I do like that. They're getting back to what he actually looks like, his real colors. They're going more towards, video game accuracy, which is good. Man, why'd they have to do this to Bentley? I really liked Bentley's design in the movie teaser trailer. I thought it looked perfect for a realized theatrical Bentley. I think it was great, and I loved how you could see his eyes this time around. You never got to see his eyes in the game series. I mean, this was really cool what they were going for. Yeah, now it's more accurate to the game series, but I really didn't care. I really liked his design in the movie teaser trailer. I wish they would have kept that. His wheelchair looks a little bit weird as well. It's not traditional. They really teched it up. It's all blue and everything, but I don't know how I feel about it yet. We'll just have to wait and see how it translates to the screen. Other than that, Bentley looks pretty much true to form, and everybody really does look sort of true to form. I'd say Murray's the one that's more out there. Sly has pants, everybody has pants, whatever, and really that's about it for their designs and this photo. As of right now, we don't really know where the Sly Cooper television series is going to be airing, although we do know somebody picked it up because it is confirmed for 52 episodes. Now, rumors have been going around that it will be on the service PlayStation Vue. With Sony's inclusion on the entire project and everything, it would probably be very easy for them to get it on that platform anyways, and many people are saying it's going to be under the PlayStation Original tag. Now, when this was first servicing, a lot of people were very upset. PlayStation Vue is a very underdeveloped and unpopular service. A lot of people don't have it and don't want to pay for PlayStation Vue just to watch the television series. That, and up until recently, or I don't even know if it's happened yet, PlayStation Vue was only accessible in certain countries. But since the rumors did surface, it is announced that PlayStation Vue will be coming to a lot of other countries and regions, but still, it really wouldn't be that great if it were to be on this network. I do think it might have been a last resort for them because obviously with other rumors, they said that Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network weren't going to pick it up. Like I said, it's just rumors, but I don't know at this point. It could be a good or bad thing for it. It could be good because, Sony is involved. They really can give it the amount of attention that it needs. It can get multiple seasons. I mean, they want this to flourish because it's their property. If it was on Nickelodeon and it didn't perform well, Nickelodeon could just cut it off. If it's on PlayStation Vue and it underperforms, there still is a chance we could get another season because Sony is all on the project. It is their say whether they want to push Sly Cooper more or not. And let's say during the first season they were developing Sly 5, they were making Sly 5, and they want a second season to further push Sly 5 because it's about to come out. They'll most likely do that even if it underperforms. That's just a scenario that I came up with, but I do think that the show is safer with PlayStation Vue, although it might not get as much recognition. But yeah, if it does underperform on a regular network, they will cut it off immediately, but Sony might keep it around on PlayStation Vue longer. That's basically the point I'm trying to make right now. Now, getting back to the movie, it really just depends on how the television series goes. If it is a success and it does very well, you will definitely see a movie. They're planning it right now. They have it in mind. But if they lose money with this television series, what's going to drive them to make a movie? Brad Foxhoven, the only one who's really been actually speaking about the television series, hasn't stated that, oh, if the TV show doesn't do well, we're not making the movie. Obviously, he's not going to say that, but it's pretty obvious. Now let's talk about Sly 5, shall we? Now, we know that Sucker Punch, the creators of the original Sly trilogy, are not working on Sly right now. It was very heavily rumored a while ago, a few months ago, that they were, but it turns out they're working on a project called Ghost of Toshima. This was something that I talked about a lot, and ended up being wrong about, and I did want to tell you guys, just in case you're going off of those old videos. So yeah, if anybody was to work on Sly 5 at the moment, it would be Sanzaru Games. And they are working on a secret project right now, which a lot of people are pointing towards Sly Cooper. Now with Sly 5, we don't have a Jak and Daxter situation where the developers of the games doesn't want to make another game. Naughty Dog does not want to make another Jak and Daxter game, but Sanzaru does want to make another Sly Cooper game. They are very interested in the series. They said they can't leave Sly in Egypt, and they don't want to. They were very into the series when they were making Thieves in Time. They said everything. They wanted to create their own trilogy. They loved the series. They wanted to make their mark on the brand, but they just didn't get the opportunity because Sly 4 underperformed. They are very interested in getting Sly out of Egypt and making another game. They just need Sony's okay to do so. Now the thing is, Sony has okayed a Sly Cooper television series and a movie. That's pretty big. And you've probably heard it from me already, if not somebody else. You don't really greenlight a television series and a movie without a game when it's all based on a game series. It just doesn't make any sense. Now this is very out there speculation, but Sanzaru started talking about their secret project and mentioned Sly around the same time that the television series was finally getting into production, or pre-production. Now, that's probably very unrelated, but who knows, if Sly is their secret project, then the timing couldn't be more perfect. At the rate it's going right now, I do see us getting the television series possibly in the next year. I think an entire year would be a good time frame of when we were able to see it, probably next summer. Of course, that's just my own personal thoughts, but it really does line up with the timeline of Sanzaru's secret project and the television series sort of interconnecting. It really makes sense for them to release a game along with the television series because really both of them could promote each other. The game can promote the series and the series can promote the game. It works really well. With an entire TV show being greenlit and Sanzaru nonstop saying that they want to make another Sly game, it makes perfect sense. Who knows, I could be wrong, but that's really where we stand with Sly 5 right now. Sanzaru is our chance at Sly 5 at this very moment. Anyways guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope this information was useful to you in some way and that you did get some information that you might not have had before. But like I said, that's going to do it for today's video. I did pull a lot of this information from videos I've done over the months, and I didn't go as in depth as I did in those videos. So if you want like little bits of extra information and you want more on certain topics that I did talk about, I'll link you to all of the videos that I got my information from in the description below whenever I talked about these topics. So yeah, if you want to know more about the interview with Sanzaru Games talking about their secret project, or if you want to know about all of the television series news, all of the links for those videos will be in the description below. But like I said, that is all for today. I hope you all did enjoy. Sly Cooper Memes Part 3 coming out this week, so stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.